Well, we made it to Friday, and I am not gonna lie, it's TGIF, right? Thank goodness it's Friday. It was, last night I don't think I got back into the house till probably about 10 p.m. I'll put a picture in, but the truck got stuck. And I mean stuck. I was so mad, I threw everything at it, chains, come along, salt, dirt. I was so ready to call a tow truck. I was cold and wet and not happy. Probably after making the long haul, right? The tires got warm. I mean, it could have happened anyways. But the tires got warm, so as I parked it, and I even learned this from my grandpa, like years back, roll the truck back and forth a few times, pack the snow down, right? Well, that wasn't good enough. Ended up, the truck, those tires were warm, they sank right down in the snow. So, and this is a big Bertha. And it took everything we had. I was probably like 95% sure we were getting to a point I was like, I'm just gonna have to call a tow truck company, because we just could not. We didn't have big enough tools. We had the skidster that couldn't pull it out. Skidster don't have chains on it yet for the winter time. Normally we haven't needed them really, and I had to use chain binders, the ones that screw together, to literally 3 of them in sequence to bring the truck up enough. And then finally, one whole bag of kitty litter, a bag of salt, and some boards. Boards kind of worked, kind of didn't work, but so yeah. Today, if today's probably even a half a day, I don't think I'm gonna sweat it. We got to do some mud, and of course we left the door open, so the back door was open. We're right in that like 28 degrees, 30 degrees, where it would have been that sweet spot where if the door was closed, it probably been okay. But now the fact that the door was open, the water's all frozen again. Sometimes you just can't wait. We'll see you at the job site. All right, so we just got to the job site. I always like to the truck's already been running, obviously, but the water's frozen, so I'm putting some in the seat here, as you can see, because this thing's got a good cooker in it. So I'm throwing some into the water jugs down here. I like to get the machinery started so I know what I'm up against. So if you're ever running a business or something like that, you'll understand. You want to get your trucks running, because dead batteries is just, it happens. Flat tires, anything, blah, blah. Trucks, get the thing warmed up so at least it moves. We're not waiting 10 minutes for it to warm up. Anything, you shut it down. So the objective today is to get this big hole filled. Yeah. It's a beaut. Got the fire going. Water jugs are slushy, frozen. I think this one's still okay. I'm telling you, concrete, a lot of work. So, better get to it. We'll see in a few. So this little center island, this fence here is crooked. And I did that on purpose because the gate, one comes in one way, one comes another way. So I put it on an angle. I had to make a judgment call for myself, right? This will have a little bit of a problem later on for photo eyes cutting across. I didn't realize it at the moment. So, things can just add up. You can oversee things and things can just kind of compound. So we'll get through it though. Stay tuned. This is why when it comes to concrete, typically I get a skid, because if we don't have it, we can't do it, right? It's kind of like doing a roof. If you run out of shingles, everything goes to push. So luckily we got a skid. I didn't realize we're going to use this much concrete, but here we are. And just remember, folks, if I can do it, you can do it. And sometimes you do have to say no because every job is not a good job. Thanks for being here. Remember to keep your fingers. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.